Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring the Goblin Slayer TRPG. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this role-playing game based on the popular fantasy series, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about spells, specifically learning spells and the usage condition for each spell system. But before that, I would like to talk about this channel's sponsor, Heroes and Hardships. This is a universal RPG system, allowing you to play any sort of campaign, genre, story. You can create any sort of character imaginable. You have hundreds of tools to accomplish that. I'm going to put links in the description that will take you to the Kickstarter that has recently begun. The links will also take you to the website, to the Tetsubo section of the website. Tetsubo is an upcoming setting for Heroes and Hardships, inspired by Japan's Sengoku era. You will also find links to the Discord and to my reviews of the early access version of the core rulebook of Heroes and Hardships. And you will find links to my reviews of the Quick Start guide and the Wallace campaign setting, based on the life and exploits of William Wallace, so please check it out. Now let's continue. The four-cornered world is home to an art called magic that brings forth mysterious phenomena. Some use words containing power to alter the laws of nature. Some are bestowed the gods' divine favor because of their faith and prayer. And some borrow the strength of spirits to perform it. To use a spell, a character must first have acquired a class that can use spells, called a spellcasting class, of course. The four spellcasting classes are Sorcerer, Priest, Dragon Priest, and Shaman, as explained in a previous part of this review series. A character is able to learn a number of spells equal to their spellcasting class's skill level, and those spells must be of a spell system that class uses. A character can also learn spells by acquiring the bonus spells skill specific to each spell system. The spellcasting classes and the spell system each class uses are listed in a chart. Therefore, sorcerers employ words of true power, with intelligence focus. Priests use miracles, with psych focus. Dragon priests employ ancestral dragon arts, of psych focus, and shamans use spirit arts, of psych focus. A character can only use spells they have learned. When using a spell, they must also fulfill its spell system's usage conditions. The usage conditions for each spell system are listed in a chart. When it comes to using words of true power, you require either the ability to audibly speak to chant the words, or the ability to draw the words using a fingertip, the edge of a shoe, and so forth. Miracles and ancestral dragon arts both require the ability to audibly chant words of prayer. When it comes to spirit arts, you need the immediate presence of spirits to be used and the ability to pay their cost. A character can still use words of true power by using their hands or feet if their mouth is shut, as indicated in the table. If their hands and feet are bound, the character can still use words of power as long as they can speak. Even if their mouth is shut and their hands are bound, they can still use their feet for them. Some words of true power require a catalyst. Miracles and ancestral dragon arts generally require the ability to produce a voice. However, if the character has learned the faith skill, they may still be able to cast some spells with their mouths shut by thinking a prayer with a powerful force of will. Certain miracles and ancestral dragon arts require something to use as a catalyst. Spirit arts cannot be used in places where there are no spirits corresponding to the spell the character wants to use. However, a character can summon a spirit by using something related to that spirit. For example, one can scatter strong alcohol for an alcohol spirit. In most cases, the price to pay to spirits is the catalyst, but if the character is well loved by a spirit, they may not require a catalyst at all. Let's talk about effects of armor and spellcasting classes. A character using a spell must either be wearing only armor considered proper equipment for that spellcasting class, or have no armor equipped at all. If they are wearing any armor that is not considered proper equipment, they cannot use spells. you have a table to assist you in understanding this. So sorcerers can only wear light armor and shields. Priests and dragon priests can wear all armor and shields. Shamans can only use light armor and shields. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about actually using spells. So everything is very clear when it comes to learning spells and the limitations when it comes to actually employing those miraculous or arcane forces. And I find it quite useful, although perhaps a bit goofy, that you can use words of power by tracing them with your feet. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.